Listen up. Average is not an option. Are you up to par? Get ready to tee off. Jim Paar is a badass with a bow tie when it comes to knowledge. Watch out because he is lethal when it comes to 10xing your business or building a new business. Welcome, Jim Paar.
Today we're going to talk about the 12 building tips to really help launch your direct marketing company. You want to be a direct sales superstar. I've got so many friends that are in direct sales. I'm involved in it. My wife's involved in it. We do it as another source of income, which works extremely well. And, let's talk about direct sales and direct marketing and what it is, because there's so many myths and misunderstandings about direct sales and direct marketing. And it's really a viable way to start a business from home. Think about it that way. You've got Amway, which is, I think, called Quickstar now. You have all kinds of different things. You get CBD oils, Vaso. There's so many. There's World Ventures. There's Avon. My wife used to be a direct sales for Avon. Had a big team of about 150 people. So understand that there's ways to do a business at home. And if you go with the right attitude, the right knowledge, the willingness to work, that's the key, everybody, the willingness to work. Because whenever you start your own business, it's so important to achieve success. You have to do it with work in mind. Success, I always talk about attraction, that there's action behind that. If you look at the last letters of that, it's action that's involved. So if you're looking to do something online, you want a low overhead. Hey, Heather from Denver. Awesome. So if you're looking for a low overhead business to start fast, to scale fast, direct sales is great. There's so many opportunities, but understand, build a business that you're passionate about. A lot of people go into direct sales marketing and they're like, well, I'll do this because it sounds good. That's the wrong attitude. You need to go into it because it's something that you want to do. So understand the business like any other business. Because the frustration is you get into a niche that you want to build, and maybe it's a weight loss product, but you really don't care about weight loss. Maybe it's Prove It, but you're not really concerned about, a keto diet. Well, then that's the wrong business to be in. I joined World Ventures, and this is not a pitch for World Ventures, because I love to travel and I was already doing it. So it made sense for me to be a part of that, because as I travel, it's like people are like, how are you traveling so often now? And the reason is because I get it at cost. I get it at wholesale. So I can travel for the one trip I would do each year or every couple of years for $12,000 to $15,000 to do that trip. Now I can do multiple trips on a regular basis. So it's a lot better deal. So understand that whatever business you're going to go into, whether it's Prove It, whether it's a weight loss product, whether it's a CBD oil, whatever it is, travel, whatever it is, there's a niche for everybody out there. Makeup, Young Life or Young Living. So essential oils, if you're going to go into essential oils, make sure that it's something that you're passionate about. So understand, in this business model, it's all about helping people. They give you this deal where if you sign up 50 people or whatever, 80 people, that you're going to get a new car or whatever it is. Those are all incentives. And these are real incentives that are involved in this. And, if I can get a new car just by signing up 50 people, that's what I'm going to do. If I'm passionate about the product and passionate about the business, I'm going to do it. Success in direct sales comes from the same things that we make any business a success. So it's that appeal, it's that having that passion, having that real deal about it. So, what we talk about is, you need to use the products, use the service. If it's a product like essential oils, are you using them every day to give somebody a real testimonial about these essential oils? Or do you know nothing about them? You don't know if they work. You don't know, if you're selling CBD oils, are you using those CBD oils yourself to see what the reaction is, how people feel when they use CBD oils? So if you meet a CBD oil vendor, be cognizant that he may be using his own oils and he may be a little flighty. So just understand that if you're gonna talk about weight loss, you better be passionate about it. And you better understand that if you are selling a product like that, don't just sell it just to do it. Understand you need to use the product. If you're doing Prove It, which is an incredible product, it's a keto diet. Use the product to see what the results are. Do the 10-day fasting that they have and feel the real results and what the benefits of it are. If you're doing dream trips, go on a dream trip and experience that dream trip so you can tell others what that is about. So that's the number 2 tip. Number 1 is understanding the business. Number 2 is using the products and services. Number 3 is really understanding the company's marketing, compensation plan, and policies. If you want to become a superstar, direct sales superstar in that space, you need to understand the compensation plan. You need to understand the marketing plan. Are you studying the materials that they have? Do you know the policies? Do you know, if you go on Facebook Live, some people have policies in their direct marketing, like I believe Avon does, where you cannot advertise on a social media platform. But understand that there's other marketing business. If you want to market your direct marketing sales on a social media platform, there is tips and behind the scenes things that you can do to really drive your email list. But understand that there is policies too that you have to abide by. So, you need to know the best way to make money with the company, which products and most, what are the most popular products in that business? What is the opportunity? What are the restrictions? How can I earn bonuses? Because if somebody asks you about that company, you need to be able to tell them how to, make those bonuses, how to earn those bonuses. What are the overrides by helping others start a business? So is there an incentive for me to bring somebody in to help them with the business? So in order to maximize your income with that business, you need to know those policies, need to know those rules, need to know those guidelines, how you can market that business. So number 4 is determine the best buyers for your products and services, and business plan. Because a lot of people are like, okay, I'm in a direct marketing business, I don't need a business plan. Well, yes, you do. You need to have some sort of business plan, because I used to write business plans, and some of the biggest things that people don't understand is the failures. If you understand what the failures are in a business, then you will make sure that you don't go there. So you have to know your competition. That's a part of a business plan. So is there other companies selling CBD oils? Of course there is. Is there other companies selling essential oils or makeup? Whatever it is, whatever that business model is, understand it and what's the best and most efficient way to get that business started, to get it launched. Sometimes it's not talking too much, because that's where we fail in developing a relationship with people. Sometimes we try to explain the business when they have all the answers already. They have the products, they have the training and everything to do. You just invite the people and get them there. but understand things are changing in direct marketing very, very fastly. And understand that there's ways to build your email list. There's ways to build that business online versus the traditional, ways that we used to do it, knocking on doors, doing mixers, doing different things like that. There's a way to reach a global scale of any direct marketing company. So understand that this business model is very good for somebody that has very little money to get started and really wants a business. So, direct sales has a tendency to focus on targeting people who want to make money. And that's not bad, but it's better focusing on, the products and services. Don't focus on the dollar. Everybody's focusing on the money. And if it's a goal to build your team to 3,000 people, focus on that end result, that 3,000 people. Don't focus in on that one single person. Wow, it's going to take me, I might be able to sign up 10,000 or 10 people this week if I'm lucky. Think about the end result. Don't think about that one person at a time deal. Think about the big number, because that's where you want to go. And what are you going to get out of that if you reach that 3,000? I know some companies, they pay 6 figures, on a residual income. So understand there's ways to go about that, but you have to be cognizant of the business plan, cognizant of the product and how, what your competition is. Because what if you walk in and you're trying to sell your product and somebody says, well, somebody came to me with, these travel vouchers. And so how is this different than your company? If you don't have an answer for that, you're going to be stuck on the spot, and it's going to look like you're not very experienced, very educated about your business. So you have to understand your business. I'm in the marketing business, and I have to understand every digital piece that goes into digital marketing and marketing in general. So I am constantly studying my markets, constantly studying my competition to understand what's out there. When I owned the restaurants, I had multiple restaurants. I had to know what the guy was doing down the street. I had to know what he was running for specials, because that was my competition. So did I have a better plate? Did I have a better experience for those people that were coming into the restaurant? So understand that there's different ways. Number 5 is figuring out how you can find your target market. Finding your target market is so important. And I would encourage you to look on Facebook, because there's some audience insights. The tool of audience insights in Facebook is a great tool. I know you're not going to, initially advertise on Facebook, but use that tool to build your audience. Because if you are working with somebody or a similar niche to Young Life or Young Living or whatever it is, look at those individuals, because in audience insights, you can dial in on that audience and actually pull in and see what those people like, the pages they like, the people they like, the products that they like, so you can start to understand your audience, and then you know where to target your audience. Number 6, determine how your market can benefit from your products and your services. This is really key, because I always talk about features and benefits, and it's always about the benefits of the benefits of the benefits. Because how is this going to, first of all, what are the features? You look at a new vehicle and you see all these different features, but what is the benefit of that feature? Is it going to save me time? Is it going to save me money? Is it going to keep my family safe? So those are the benefits of the benefits of the benefits. So understand, it could be a product that is non-toxic. What does that mean? Fewer asthma spells, less allergies, whatever it is, understand that market. Number 7 is differentiate yourself from the thousands of people that are working the same company. become that authority in your niche, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook. Be the expert. If it's a travel company, be an expert in travel. Understand what's going on in the world of travel. If it's CBD oils, you better know exactly what is going on. You want to become the authority. Blog on this. Create a WordPress page or a website and blog on this. Become the expert. Set yourself out from the thousands of people, because those are the people that scale the direct marketing business and become those superstars. So number 8 is develop your own website and marketing tools, which we just kind of talked about, because that is going to give you that expert authority. It's going to make you look good because you are set apart from the thousands of people. There's so many direct marketing companies that give you this website, but understand you don't have to work with just that website. Create your own website and your own marketing tools. Brand yourself. I look at realtors and I speak to a lot of realtors, and I always say, yeah, you might work for Keller Williams, but you are, John Davis. You are the John Davis, the realtor of this area. You're not Keller Williams. Yes, you have to put that on your material, but you set yourself apart and develop your own tools and everything else for that. So the other thing, number 9, is network to find your market. You need to network to hundreds of people. Get out there. I tell people, look at network after work, after market, meetups, different things like that. You need to network. Network is huge. And so when you're around people, what do you have for a world-class pitch? Do you have a pitch that you can describe to people and actually tell them what you do? So if you're a network marketer in CBD oils, or let's take Young Living, and you do, you do essential oils, do you have a pitch that you say to people that's going to make them believe that you are the expert in that field? So come up with a world-class pitch. It's just a couple of sentences, but come up with a pitch that people are never going to forget you. I always say I want to leave an impact on people whenever I'm doing something. I want to leave an impact on somebody that I speak to today. I try to do that every single day that I'm out. I make an impact on somebody, by telling them, complimenting them, by smiling at them. It can be a small thing. But when you can give knowledge to somebody and help them, that's when, instead of selling them, give them value. That makes you different. Number 10 is make appointments. Direct sales works because it's people to people business. So when you're showing the product, you're setting appointments on a regular basis, which people hate to do because it takes a cold call to get that appointment. But when you do this on a regular basis, that's what sets you apart. That's how you build that business. Number 11, develop a system and stay in touch with your prospects and clients. It's a new business builder. You want to ask your current clients, hey, this worked for you. How can I help others? Give me 5 people that I can help that right now that I can help also. So understand that developing that prospect, what we call is retention. You want to create that retention with your current clients to keep them going, because many of these companies, you have to continually keep them trained, keep them on a regular basis. You want to train your team. You want to be a mentor to those individuals. And number 12 is make a commitment to not quit. Don't quit, because if you're going to quit, or you even have that thought in your mind, you're setting yourself up for failure. You shouldn't even start the business in the first place. So these are 12 tips on how to be a direct sales superstar. Remember, this is going to go on YouTube. Subscribe. If it's on my podcast, download it, share it with other people that are in the direct marketing business, If you have any questions about direct marketing, setting up a sales funnel process to help you really scale your business and understand that, reach people on a global level, reach out to me. I'd love to give you a strategy call and help you out with that.